PDF file. Okay, see. So we will solve illustration number 4. Okay. See guys, one thing that I want to tell you is that the new book, in the new books, State Board Maharashtra Board 12th Standard, there are lots of corrections to be needed in answers. So whenever you will solve your, questions from the book, so just be careful. There are errors. Okay, some printing errors are also there. Okay, let's see. Let's solve this question. Uh, Mr. Piyush and Mr. Arun, you are given of trial balance of Mr. Piyush and Mr. Arun. So what you are required to do? You are required to prepare trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet. So how we will solve the question? Now we have solved many questions, 3 or 4 questions before. So the first step is that stock, where it will go? It will go to TRD, trading account. Why it will go to trading account? Because we know direct expense it is, and it will go to TRD debit side. So TRD trading account debit side, which items go? Direct expenses. I have told you this. In profit and loss debit side, which items will go? Indirect expenses. Okay. And trading account credit side, which items come? Direct incomes. And profit and loss credit side, direct incomes. And debit side, indirect expenses, debit side. So remember this. Okay guys. Now purchase, it is an expense and it is direct expense because it is related to factory office. So it will go to debit side. So TRD, it will go to TRD. Salaries will go to, see here, this one mistake is there. In your book, this item is given as purchases salaries. So this is wrong. Salaries I have, cut here. So you please take it as only purchases. Salaries is next item. It will go to profit and loss account debit side because it is indirect expenses. Wages, which is given to factory employees, is a direct expense. It will go to trading account. We have mentioned trading. See, carriage, we know there are two carriages. One is carriage inward and another is carriage outward. So when guys only carriage is given in the question, so it will always be carriage inward. And we know carriage inward means it is a direct expense, and carriage means expenses which we pay for transportation of goods, raw material from purchase point to the factory. So carriage will be always taken as carriage inward, so it will go to trading account. If this would have been carriage outward, profit and loss account. Next, royalty, we know it will go to trading account. Freight, beta, what is freight? I will tell you, freight are the charges which are paid for train, to the train, for transporting goods, and aeroplane expenses for transportation of goods. So those expenses are called as freight. So again, this will go to trading account. Royalty, freight, these are all trading account items. See, printing and stationery items are which items? Which are used in office. Printing and stationery are office expenses. So it will go to profit and loss, indirect expenses. Sundry debtors, we have to receive money, balance sheet. Furniture, balance sheet. Leasehold property means it's a property, balance sheet. Investment, now what is investment? For example, we made one FD, fixed deposit of 2 lakh rupees in the bank. So what we have done? 2 lakh rupees FD in the bank. So we made what? We made investment. So investment is always asset. Investment is always your asset. So balance sheet. Traveling expenses, travel related expenses, indirect expenses will go to profit and loss. See, this is important. Advertisement. Here is hidden adjustment. See, I have told in last question also there was one item, to which in bracket was given. For example, yesterday or day before yesterday we solved, insurance was given and in bracket it was written 2 years. Remember, like that only advertisement for 3 years. So this is an adjustment, we will make a tick here. So means advertisement 30,000 we have paid, but this 30,000 is paid for 3 years. And here we are making final accounts for only 1 year. And you have paid advertisement money for 3 years. So when you have paid advertised money for 3 years, which is 30,000 rupees, but final accounts you are making only for this year. So so means every year 10,000, 10,000 and 10,000. Total is 30,000 for 3 years. But when we are preparing final accounts for this year, so we will take only this year 10,000 rupees. So another this 10,000 plus this 10,000, 20,000 is what we have paid in advance, prepaid, okay, expenses. So this is an adjustment. Bad debts, profit and loss, it is a loss. Discount allowed, when you have allowed discount, it is an expense, it will go to profit and loss. Cash in hand, cash at bank, fixed deposit, all are assets. Now see capital accounts, Piyush and Arun given to you. I have told you in capital accounts always what we will do. We will always make 3 tick marks where capital accounts. Right guys? Okay, sundry creditors, it is a liability. We have to pay the money. See interest received on fixed deposit. Like see here, profit and loss, debit side is what? Expense. So interest paid, it is an expense, will go to debit side. But if there is interest received, it is income. So it will come to credit side of profit and loss. So profit and loss. Bank overdraft, negative balance in the bank, it is a liability. Sales, it is an income again, but which income? Direct income. So it will go to trading account. Done guys. Next thing. Stock on hand on 31st March 2019 was cost price 40,000 and market price 35,000. So when stock in the adjustment stock is given to you and there is cost price is also given and market price is also given. So we will take whichever is less. So here in this case we will take 35. Whichever is less, we will take that. If cost price is less, we will take cost price. If market price is less, we will take market price. Next. See guys, interest on fixed deposit 1200 still receivable. So remember fixed deposit one item was there. We will tick mark here fixed deposit. So what he is saying, try to understand. He is saying fixed deposit interest 1200 is still receivable, means we have to still receive this interest. So what will happen? Two adjustment. What two adjustment will be there? This we will discuss later and I will explain you. But now what we will do? We will tick mark fixed deposit and interest is also there. See here in the credit side. Interest received on fixed deposit 1,000 rupees. So 1,000 we have received and 1,200 still receivable. So we will take here also. Both sides we will take. Next. Provide RDD 2% on sundry debtors. So RDD means reserve for doubtful debts. So first sundry debtors, where is sundry debtors? We will take here. And RDD we always add to bad debts. So we will take bad debts also. Next guys. Depreciate furniture. So we will tick mark furniture. Furniture we will tick mark. Next. See, this is important. I would like to give you 3 stuff. This adjustment. See, every question almost there is one adjustment which is very important. So very high probability that this adjustment will come in the exam. Okay, in your question. What he is saying? Goods of rupees 8,000 destroyed by fire. 8,000 rupees के कुछ goods थे. ये goods था 8,000 rupees का and they were destroyed by fire. ठीक है. Now later what happened? See here, 8,000. See here, I have done it. 8,000 goods of 8,000 rupees destroyed by fire. Okay. Now after that, what happened? And insurance company admitted a claim of rupees 6,000 only. So when the goods are destroyed by fire, you had insurance for those goods. So you went to insurance company and you claimed for the money. What insurance company did? They did survey and they found that you will be eligible to pay to receive how much? 6,000 rupees. So they paid you 6,000 rupees. So you made loss. Goods were of 8,000. From insurance company you got 6,000. So you made a loss of how much? 2,000 rupees. Now how we will do? See this 8,000 rupees. These goods are destroyed by fire. So it will go to trading account credit side. 6,000 rupees you got from insurance. When you got from insurance means you received it, it will go to balance sheet as insurance claim. You got it, insurance claim, 6,000 rupees. And 2,000 you made a loss and we know where all losses goes. It will go to profit and loss account, debit side. Okay. So this is how it is. So this I will explain you one. Yes guys.
Sir, why will the 8,000 go to trading account?
Yeah, that I will explain you better. And I told you in very short, when we will solve this solution, that time I will explain. Okay. Okay. Now see, guys, I will get back to this point again. Now here, which point we need to tick? Do we need to tick anywhere for this? Like goods of 8,000 destroyed by fire? Nowhere. No tick will come anywhere. Okay. Now let's start solving this illustration and then you will understand better. Let's start one by one.